A while ago I showed you guys this radio in my what do you want to see next video. Didn't actually show it playing though. So here it finally is. I partially electrically restored this set shortly after that video was filmed. It could probably use more work, but I think with the condition it's in, it's probably all I'm going to put into it. I might change my mind, who knows. I don't know what the model number is on this set. Even Radio Museum doesn't have a model number listed. I would estimate it's from the mid-1960s. You might recognize that logo there. The set was made for the JCPenney's department store chain, and it's branded as a Penncrest. That was their store brand for radios, just like Sears had Silvertone and Ward's had Airline. The set is made in France, which is pretty unusual. I would think most store brand sets by that time were made in Japan or more likely Hong Kong. So this is a pretty good quality set for the mid-1960s. Quality was starting to go out the window by that time period. I repaired this radio enough to get it playing reasonably well. It was doing some odd things on AM, but let's hear it on FM first, which is where it really shines. The original The original owner completely screwed up the antenna. Can't pull it out past that point. I tried pulling on it pretty hard. I fear if I pull it any harder, it's going to just tear this segment out. So, oh well. Let's hear it play.
Don't worry about the thing. I want you to know I believe in your song. Rhythm and rhyme.
It has fairly aggressive AFC action.
Hours in the day, even if there were 40 more, I wouldn't sleep a minute away. Oh, there's blackjack and poker and the roulette wheel, a fortune won and lost on every deal. Oh,
Other. Love the people who are in your life as you will never.
But I'll never say his name. It's just the way he moves, and boy do I approve. And just rap it like a mommy.
That rattles from the handle.
And have your lean chicks, slender, tender, and tall.
Maybe it's
When
from
it comes
this.
to mean chicks, a big fat mama's the best of all. When I get through working.
Okay, for Verlander to struggle, and you can't say, well, he's not the same Verlander.
Just started doing that,
It takes time to
unfortunately.
build yourself up. But this performance
rattling.
is not the old Verlander.
Not sure why it's motorboarding like that. I suspect there's some caps that need changing in the AM signal path. Because it doesn't do that on FM. It's not nighttime yet, so I probably won't get anything on shortwave, but let's just try it real quick. Not bad. Tuning's a little touchy, but it's I guess to be expected with shortwave. a fairly wide shortwave band there. The switch cuts out the internal AM antenna, so you can hook up a car antenna through there. See, it's got some paint speckling. Maybe you guys have noticed this too. It seems like whenever there's paint speckling on a radio, it's white paint. Only once have I ever seen a radio that had different color paint speckling. In that case, it was pink. I don't know what it is with people putting on white paint and being careless, but it just seems to be the way it is. One thing to watch out for when you're disassembling the set, the shafts for the bass and treble knobs are pretty thin plastic. I'm glad I didn't break them when I pried the knobs off, so just watch out for that. The set runs on 6 D cells and apparently had some sort of adapter for running off of 2 of those German 4.5 volt batteries. Although that adapter was probably never included with this set. I would guess that there's a equivalent radio that was made for sale in France that came with such an adapter. There's no model number marked anywhere on this thing. All there is a series number, serial number right there. Not sure how many of these sets were made. I wouldn't call them rare, but they're definitely uncommon. You can see there was something that dropped in there, so you could use 2 of those 4.5 volt batteries. And speaking of batteries, this thing's pretty efficient. It only draws around 30 milliamps at the volume, you know, I was demonstrating the set on. I'll show you the inside real quick. I think the speaker on this thing's kind of interesting. Not easy to do one-handed. I might have to put the camera down. Yeah. There we go. It's got one of those unusual inverted magnet speakers. Got another French radio with one of those speakers. I think it sounds fairly good, although it's a little bit heavy on the treble side. There is no output transformer in this set, so it's fairly light without batteries, and it uses, you know, capacitively coupled output stage. I probably should change those 100 microfarad caps. I think I was out of them at the time I worked on the set. I only changed, looks like 3 caps. There's one under here that I probably should have changed. Might be in the AM signal path, so that might be the problem with the AM side of things. Oops, just undid that. It's got fairly high quality switches here for the time period, and a nice metal tuning cap. FM tuning's inductive, which was pretty common on European sets, but you don't see it on American or Japanese ones for the most part. I believe that adjusts output bias. Here's the output transistors. Probably won't do any more work on this set, but we'll see. Alright, thanks for watching.